Hi folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Brian and today we're starting the beard series. So if you're new to my channel, I normally just focus on bluegrass and banjos. You can see the instruments behind me, me playing, singing, sometimes doing banjo lessons. I also put in some classic live concerts from years gone by to some of my favorite players. But over the past few months, I've been growing this beard, and it's kind of my new hobby. So I wanted to do just a few videos about that. And today, I want to talk to you about the top 5 reasons to grow a beard. Reason number 1 to grow a beard is you can actually change the shape of your face without plastic surgery. So most of the time that kind of involves elongating your jawline. If you have a weak chin, or you've got kind of different slopes here to your neck. If you've got the turkey neck, or you've got double chin, any of that stuff, you can kind of bring down your jawline, kind of reshape the structure of your face. It can make your face look longer, okay, by bringing that down. It's a fun to experiment with on that. So for me, I'm 6'3", but I've got a really kind of narrow frame. So I've got a long neck. Well, my neck's getting shorter these days. Started growing this beard in November, and it's now May. I've done some trimming along the way, but you can kind of see where I've gotten to. Still have some chin left. I could still wear a collared shirt and wear a tie to work and not have any issues with it. But my chin is actually up here. So I've got about, inch and a half, close to 2 inches there below my jawline. Not as much up here, so maybe about an inch below that. But it can definitely kind of restructure your face. Reason number 2 for growing a beard is that a beard draws attention. Now, yes, people are going to be looking at you because you have a beard, but they're going to be drawn to the beard. And a little bit different than what you might be thinking when I say it draws attention. It can also draw attention away from parts of your face that you don't want attention drawn to, whether it be a double chin, or if you're like me and going thin on top of your with your hair there, kind of draws attention away from that. Especially if you have this big Yosemite Sam mustache, it really draws some attention. Also for me, I've got not big ears, but they stick out a little bit more than I would like. So I kind of have to have a short haircut these days, so you can see them sticking out on the top, but on the bottom, and I've got detached lobes and stuff as well. But by having the beard here, it sticks out just enough to make my ears a little bit more in line with what I've got going on with the shape of my face. So a beard can draw attention. Number 3 is it is a fun hobby. We have to have a hobby, right? I've got lots of hobbies. You see some of them behind me. Those are my main hobbies. But the beard community is similar to the bluegrass community. It's really fun to be around. There's all kinds of things you can get into as far as there are competitions. I don't go out and do any of that stuff, but all types of beard products that I may do some videos on later on kind of different options that you've got and some of my experiences. But just watching YouTube videos and commenting on that, or Instagram, looking at pictures, kind of finding what you want your goal to be, your length, what style you want to have. All that stuff is great fun. Kind of, it can be a healthy obsession if you need something to obsess on. Like I seem to go from one thing to another, but it's definitely a fun hobby. All right, on to number 4, and that is that it's cheaper than a convertible. I'm in my 40s now, so it's a good time to have a midlife crisis, and instead of getting the red convertible or spending more money on banjos and guitars, I kind of grew a beard, and it's a good midlife crisis there for me that's a little bit less expensive. Although I find that I'm spending all my extra money on beard products and combs and things like that, so it's kind of interesting. So my number 5 reason for growing a beard is that it's something that you can control. All right. A lot of times you see these lists and people talk about, oh, growing a beard teaches you patience. I've been teaching high school for 20 years. I don't need any more patience. I got that. But as we all do, sometimes things in life you don't have control over. things that you can't control, whether it's health or your job or anything family related. A lot of that stuff you can't control. I can't control losing my hair, but I can control growing this beard and what it looks like, and kind of putting some emphasis there. So it kind of goes along with the hobby idea. It's kind of a double-edged sword, though. I might talk about it later, but the control issue is it's the one thing you can control. So if you're having a bad day, you may want to control this and say, I'm in control of this, I can do something about it, and you cut it off. And if that's your choice, that's fine, but it's definitely something that you've got control over. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.